morning, Cass. Today we're going to teach you how to make pancakes really quickly from scratch. So you need 1 cup of flour. Remember to level it off. And you put the dry ingredients in the big bowl. With that, you're going to add a teaspoon of baking... Nope, you're going to add a teaspoon of baking powder. There's 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Then you're going to add half a teaspoon of baking soda, all into the dry bowl. You're going to add half a teaspoon of salt that goes with this. There's half a teaspoon of salt. Now you know Dad likes to add honey instead of sugar, so I'm going to do that in just a moment. Dry ingredients get whisked together. Then in the other bowl, you are going to add your half a cup of plain yogurt. We like to use French vanilla that gives it a little bit of flavor. And to that, you can use the same measuring cup and add half a cup of water. Then you can clean out some of that. To that, you're going to add 2 lightly whisked eggs. You know I like to take the heebie-jeebies out of those guys. Gonna add that together. Remember, clean as you go. And we're going to add our 2 tablespoons of sugar, but Dad likes to use honey, which is fine. Little trick when things are sticky, spray a little bit of baking or a little bit of cooking spray in there, and then your tablespoons of honey.
You can be more generous with the honey too.
Super easy. Okay, so there's our 2 teaspoons of sugar or honey.
You might want to do 3.
Why?
Because it's tasty.
Okay, thank you. All right, there's that. And then as well, in that you're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. So you can melt that up nice ahead of time. If there's extra, you can save it and put it on top of the pancakes. All right, so we are then going to whisk all of these wet ingredients together. Oh, and one other thing I like to add is obviously you can add vanilla to anything, so I always put vanilla in everything.
How much vanilla was that?
I don't know, that was about a teaspoon. You can never go wrong with vanilla. You can never put too much vanilla into that. So you're going to whisk all of this up. It smells good. Meanwhile, I've got my pan heating up nice and hot. Again, you can use butter or oil in that.
Or margarine.
Not really for pancakes.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, then you're very slowly, you're going to pour this into the center of the dry ingredients.
You could use a spatula.
Okay, and then you can just very, very slowly fold this together. Can you see in there? So you want to do it nice and slow so you keep the air in the pancakes. You want to get rid of the lumps. But you don't want to overmix it because then it becomes tough. That looks good. And it can also sit for a few minutes just to rise a little bit, but for the sake of time, we're going to go ahead and start cooking. So there, you did not overmix that, Cass. And I usually use about 1/3 of a cup of a measuring, and you're just going to throw it in there. You want it relatively hot so that the pancake stays in its shape. I'm going to make 4 because your dad's a porker and he likes to eat. Oh, I didn't really space that one out as well. All right. I love you, Cass. I miss you. I hope these go well. When you see bubbles forming on the top of them all, nice bubbles all over the top, that's your time to flip them. Again, you know if you want to add chocolate chips, you can do so, or blueberries, or bananas. Love you.